Hey, good evening, team, and happy Veterans Day to all those who served. And just want to point out that many times when we think about our veterans, we think about those who served back World War II, Korea, and even beyond that, some even back to World War I. And the reality is that, true, they all are veterans. However, our veterans are also our warriors and those people who are serving now, who've served in Afghanistan, who served in Iraq, who served in Vietnam, that we're living amongst a lot of veterans still to this day. And there are veterans right now who are serving overseas. And it's important that we recognize that a veteran is not necessarily somebody who just served in combat. Anybody that raised their hand and swore to support and defend our Constitution, our rights against all enemies, foreign and domestic, is considered a veteran. And in my mind, anybody who's willing to go in harm's way on my behalf or on any of our behalf, I consider a hero. And I appreciate everybody who served, regardless of what service. Thank you. Thank you very much. But it's important also we recognize now that we do have veterans still in harm's way, because I know people are thinking, well, Iraq and Afghanistan are done. The war is over. Well, it's not. We still have veterans who are deployed all over the world, even to this day. As a matter of fact, one of the warriors that we're supporting right now at United American Patriots, Sergeant First Class Nicholson. This is a squared away staff NCO, just one of the superstars that if you went into combat, this is the guy you want right by your side. And he'd probably be leading the way to make sure you didn't get hurt. Well, he's being brought up on ridiculous charges after getting into a firefight in Syria. I know, you probably didn't even realize we still have troops in Syria and all over the world right now. And we're fighting to make sure that his career doesn't get destroyed, and certainly that he doesn't end up in prison. And he's not the only warrior. We've got 3 MARSOC warriors. And for those of you who don't know, MARSOC, these are our elite raiders. And we have 2 Marines, 2 gunnery sergeants, and a Navy chief. And right now, they're being held on the most ridiculous of charges. Now, their case, it's just so off the rails that the prosecution even said, hey, well, let's go up and find this Canadian doctor and let's depose them and find out what's actually going on here. What happened? Did these 3 raiders do something wrong? And that's exactly what happened. We supported these attorneys going up to Canada to interview this doctor. And the prosecution, their case started falling apart, just as all of their cases start falling apart under scrutiny. So we're hoping to see our MARSOC raiders have this case drop quickly. It's a ridiculous case. It's wasting everybody's time and taxpayers' money. But we still have warriors that are in prison. And this is what's important to recognize, that while we're done here in Afghanistan, I should say there in Afghanistan, and we rushed to get all of our troops out, and we released thousands of Taliban prisoners, including those who are sitting on death row, we still have U.S. servicemen sitting in prison based upon false allegations, some of them made by the Taliban. And our government bought it and decided, well, we're going to hold these people accountable. And we still have pardons that haven't gone through for some of our warriors who, again, trumped up charges that just didn't make sense. And we're going to continue to fight for all those warriors. So on this Veterans Day, be thankful, be appreciative, and recognize that every one of us who served, we serve because America's worth it, because you're worth it. And as such, we need to look out for and defend those who've defended us and defended our rights. So thank you so much for everybody who continues to support United American Patriots and all the warriors that we continue to support. And we're going to keep backing all of those warriors to make sure that they aren't treated improperly, that their rights are being preserved, that there isn't this prosecutorial misconduct where attorneys are trying to further their careers on the backs of these warriors who are going in harm's way. So we're going to keep doing our part. We appreciate everything that you're doing on your part. So thank you very much. God bless you. Semper Fi. and enjoy this Veterans Day.